Hey guys, my name is Attorney Walter, if not the third. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. Let's go through the next video. Here are the top 5 ways disability judges are changing in 2021 and what you should be watching out for. Number 1, they're going deep on your work history at the beginning of the hearings. So the bottom line is most younger disability judges that are being brought on are taught to go and spend the introduction to the hearing solely on your work history. They want to know where you worked, whether you were a manager, a lead worker, did you handle payroll, did you hire or fire, were you training other people? They want to know that stuff for your 15-year work history, which in 2021 is 2006 forward. Number 2, they want more types of evidence and have less tolerance for missing evidence. So anything and everything that they can use as part of their adjudication, they want it all in. There's no longer the, well, but this shows that anyway. No, there's not. It's everything that's out there. Get it all. Bring it in. Which puts a lot of burden on the attorneys. And have less tolerance for missing evidence. That's why they came out with the 5-10-day rule. But the bottom line is, these places are even worse with handing over evidence than they were back in the day. Back in the day, they were, yeah, we'll help this person. Now it's like, I don't have to deal with it. I have to hire another person just to deal with sending out evidence. Number 3, there's more concern for listing level analysis, which makes it harder for non-attorneys to cross-examine claimants without a deep knowledge of the listing. So that's actually a really good one. So the bottom line is this. They are more directly relating their adjudications to the listings and the listing level analysis that is required. And what's happening is there are certain questions that have to be asked of the claimant specific to the listings. Remember, there's a predetermined list of disabilities. We call them the listings. From the ceiling to the ground, that goes through all the different types of disabilities that are part of these categories. And you've either got to meet, exceed, meet, equal, or exceed. You've either got to be as bad as one, be like one, be as bad as one, or be worse than one. And that's basically the whole structure of that system. So that's what that stands for. All right, so what they're doing is it's becoming a much more specific line-by-line analysis than it used to be. And so what's happening is non-attorneys who are not accustomed to these listings, that don't have them memorized and stuff like that, they're running into some issues with the testimony and the questions that they're giving and the information they're receiving because they're not asking the specific things needed for the listing level requirements. And sometimes the ALJs won't either, which is a good showing that they usually intend to deny the claim. Number 4, they are asking more trick questions and taking more time to pick apart the file. So keep in mind, these administrative law judges, they're asking a lot of trick questions now. You can see the top 50 ALJ trick questions videos that I made on YouTube. And they're taking more time to find the little details that they like in the record to use with those trick questions. Oh, so is this true? Yes, it's true. But the record said last year this. What am I missing here? And then the claimants, they're going, oh, I didn't know that was in the record. Oh my God. 5. Drugs, alcohol, and tobacco are a really big thing now. Not a big thing, a really big thing. Back in the day, drugs, alcohol, and tobacco, we did the material test, but they didn't weigh it like they do now. Now it's like a whole big thing. Is this material? What are the steps we're going to be taking to do an adjudication to see if this is truly material, etc. It's a whole big thing now. If you're a smoker, a lot of these judges don't want to approve you because they think you're going to be spending your money, which is your money, on cigarettes, even though it's your money. It's not what it used to be because the government's like, well, we don't want you spending that money, these benefits, for alcohol consumption or cigarette. They're meant for your upkeep and yada yada. The truth is, for SSDI benefits, you paid for them. You can spend them on whatever you want. Number 6, chosen non-current medical treatment means you didn't need... Oh, it's okay. Chosen non-current medical treatment means... All right, so there's current medical treatment and non-current medical treatment. Current medical treatment means that within the past couple of months or within the past 5 or 6 months, you had medical treatment. Non-current medical treatment means it's been a year since you were treated, 2 years since you were treated, etc. When you choose to only have non-current medical treatment, you don't go to a doctor, when you choose not to go to a doctor, it means to them, for most instances, that you didn't need medical treatment because you weren't severe. Or you have a reason why you didn't obtain it, but it's usually not a very good reason. Severe people don't care about the bill. They don't care about the wait line. They don't care about insurance options. They don't care about the amount of the stay, if they have to be 5 days in the hospital or 20 days, or an ambulance drive. Severe people are getting medical whether like these other issues are an issue or not. They don't care what the bill is. They're miserable. They have to get medical treatment. So when you guys are like, oh, I don't have insurance and I don't want a bill and da-da-da, then you're probably not severely disabled, because you're able to control your mental logic and abilities to deal with the pain and the problems because of a bill that you would probably not have to pay if you were found disabled when you get Medicare or Medicaid anyways. But, you know, you guys are like, I don't want the bill, my goodness. I'm like, well, that's like, you know, that's them looking at you saying, well, then you don't believe you're severely disabled because you obviously don't need the medical treatment. So those are the top 5 things, I think, where the disability judges are changing. And the last one was about arguments that people make that aren't good arguments. When it's that whole, you know, Your Honor, I don't have insurance, I couldn't afford it. Who cares? You're severely impaired. Go to the hospital. So these are all things that are changes that are happening with disability judges and how they look at things in 2021. If you want to catch up with me, 8 to 10 every Thursday, I go live on YouTube from 8 to 10 Eastern Standard. So 8 to 10 p.m. every Thursday. Otherwise, if you want to catch up with me, shoot me an email, and we'll go from there. All right, 407-279-1754, Attorney Walter Knott. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.